ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
And good evening, everyone. We had a pretty decent day today. Temperatures were topping off right about where they should be. The normal high for this date, 83. We made it to 84 in Providence and North Kingstown. Even down along the south coast did quite well, as in addition, westerly made it to 80 degrees. Block Island at 79. Currently, we stand with temperatures in the low 70s. It's becoming increasingly muggy outside. That's because some wet weather is moving on in. As we look at temperatures back through the Midwest, the air mass actually gets a little cooler in that regard, but it is all that in terms of its humidity levels, because the dew points are running in the mid and upper 60s, even some low 70s. And this is going to be our lot through most of the upcoming week, all the way through the rest of the work week. And then by the time we hit the weekend, we're going to break some of these muggy conditions. But let's see what's going to bring in all the uncomfortable conditions. So it's a couple of areas of low pressure that are sitting back off to our west. One's now working its way into eastern Pennsylvania. There'll be a following or trailing low, which is now over northern Indiana. That'll come in tomorrow night, just about this time. So we're going to go through two waves of rainfall and perhaps some strong thunderstorms. So the first one hits us tomorrow morning, and the first showers are going to be coming in just a few hours from now, around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And by daybreak, it will start getting some of the heavier bands working in. So the commuting hours tomorrow are going to be a slow go with periods of heavy rainfall and perhaps some embedded thunderstorms that could cause some localized flash flooding in poor drainage areas. But that all moves on by the lunchtime hour. So we're just left with a lot of clouds, a few pockets of drizzle here and there. Then we go into tomorrow evening, and there's another wave of low pressure going through. So again, right around this time, we'll see another round of showers and perhaps some thunderstorm activity, but they should be fairly short-lived. And then it's just a very muggy air mass going in place for Wednesday and Thursday with a mixture of sun and clouds and a pop-up afternoon shower perhaps on Wednesday. Well, let's look at the severe threat that we're going to be facing with tomorrow morning. The greatest risk between 5 and 10 a.m. And again, that's from the heavy or torrential downpours. We could talk about rainfall rates that may be reaching as much as 1 inch or 2 per hour. That causes this the flash street flooding that may be occurring. Any thunderstorm activity potentially could have some strong, gusty, or damaging winds. Minimal risk of some hail or a tornadic spin-up or perhaps a water spout, especially right along the immediate south coast. So that's what we'll be watching for first thing tomorrow morning. Here's what it looks like on the radar, the way things are being played out right now. So these yellows and oranges depicting some torrential downpours. Again, we could be seeing a rainfall rate of 1 inch to as much as 2 inches per hour in a very short period of time. You can get a lot of water, and that causes the flooding. But that'll be moving on through, and again, the greatest severe risk will be right along the immediate south coast. If a warm front can lift through, that places more of the area in the thunderstorm threat through the morning hours. But you can see as we get towards noontime, we're just left with a lot of clouds. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s for highs, maybe a few bright spots here and there. And then tomorrow night, another round of showers and storms rolling through. So rain totals, when all is said and done, we're looking at a good 1 to 2 inches, maybe some isolated 3-inch amounts in southern portions of Rhode Island, lesser amounts further to the north. Then we go into Wednesday and Thursday. It's just a couple of very warm, humid days. Temperatures around 80 degrees. A spot shower can't be ruled out on Wednesday. Friday, another round of thunderstorms for the afternoon, but that breaks the humidity, setting us up for a terrific looking weekend with highs in the low and mid 80s. That's your latest forecast. Let's see what Ian has for us as a preview.